Hello and welcome to another update video about GALA. Here another low is still preferred, is also in this wave 2, yeah, so it's just a quick update in addition to yesterday's. We made 5 waves up, 3 waves down, nearly complete in my opinion. I wouldn't be surprised to bottom somewhere in this region. It's now reached the golden ratio. The lower degree micro count still would suggest possibly another low. Yeah, basically another wave 4 here and another wave 5. Don't necessarily need it. But we reached that next key target, you know, the 3.37 cent level we talked about. And it currently doesn't look like it will finish here. So the next key support will be 3 cents. We looked at that in yesterday's video. And then the lower channel boundary. But you know how it is with these cryptos. They can sometimes just rally and you might not get that last low. I just need to say that. We are either way in the larger trend reversal area. You know, nobody can promise you that these coins will reverse there. That's the uncertainty of the market. But we have certainly here, in my opinion, probabilities on our side. Now, we have no signal that it's turning around. So, again, as long as we don't have that signal, like, for example, significant buying pressure, volume, bullish engulfing candles, bullish candlestick patterns, or breakout of the corrective price channel, or at least taking out the previous swing high here at basically 3.96 cents, or 4 cents. Until that's the case, the trend is still down, okay? So you always need a trend change, at least a higher high and a higher low, better 2 higher highs and 2 higher lows. But either way, with the Elliott wave method, we can identify trend changes quickly by watching out for a 5-wave move to the upside and a 3-wave correction to the downside. Now, this move up was only in 3 waves, so it failed to rally impulsively. The move down seems to be impulsive. So what we eventually need to see is a 5-wave move off the lows. Yeah, that can be on a smaller time frame, then 3 waves down, ideally with a break, coupled with a break of the corrective price channel. So yeah, that's sort of where we are. I mean, we see already on various time frames, you know, I see that without actually looking at the indicators, but let's open the indicator. So you see these bullish divergences, right? You have lower lows on the price chart and higher lows on the indicator, on the MACD. And that's now for a series of lows, yeah? Actually started up here. So nice bullish divergence on the MACD 4 hour. Quite relevant, actually. So that's an interesting one to spot. You have that on the relative strength index as well, yeah, for those 3 swing lows here. And we are still in the oversold, or we were in the oversold range. So things are coming together here. All these coins are currently working on a breakout, or at least on their bottoming, on their bottom, on their low. But this is a process, yeah. Bottoming is a process. It's not one particular point. It's a process, so they are working on it. Doesn't mean they have to find the low today. Here on the daily, we technically have a little bit more space to move down lower. Yeah, I mean, it's not oversold yet, and I would be watching here on the daily for a sustained break above the yellow moving average, which would indicate a bullish crossover. On the MACD, we're also reducing negative momentum, but it's not turned yet. When this turns, that will be interesting to see. So far, not yet. So yeah, for now, I think we need to be highly on high alert for a possible reversal in this region, but we probably haven't done so yet. Yeah, we are currently in many of these coins, or many of these coins are currently in a wave 2, probably towards the end of a wave 2. Don't get me wrong, being at the end of the wave 2 could still mean that we max out this support area and it could lead to another 20% drop for GALA. I don't necessarily see it that much, but it's all within the scope of this particular scenario, okay? So as long as we don't have an impulsive rally to the upside, we need to expect lower lows. And however, we are in those wave 2s most likely. And I did say it over the last few days that expect some bearish news this week. And what happened? Silvergate happened, and there were a few other things that came out as well. So whenever you get these bearish news and then people start to say, oh, we can't go up anymore, that's when we need to be watching for a bottom. Now, again, it doesn't mean it has bottomed, but this is now the area from where such a third wave to the upside into the 10 cent plus region can emerge. Yeah. So it's like all we need now basically is a catalyst. Yeah, some kind of a catalyst or just a sentiment shift. I'm looking at possibly CPI next week. That's going to be interesting, but maybe it happens before that. So all I'm saying here is now this is the time where we need to be watching for a reversal. So this is going to be interesting. Again, next support levels, just to remind you, 3.3 cents, that's where we are. Then 3 cents, and then let's say here the lower boundary line of the trend channel together with the 2.57 cent level. But below that level, this setup is probably not going to work out and is going to be very, very unreliable. Okay, that's my update about GALA. I hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment and subscribe. And if you really like the content, then please check out the channel membership. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye-bye.